Hi guys, Rachybop here, coming to you from Cologne. Actually, when I publish this video I won't be in Cologne, but I'm filming this while I'm in Cologne. This video is Sims 4 questions. Basically, it's all the questions that I collected from you guys, from my videos, my Facebook, my Twitter, from the post on beyondsims.com to take with me to SimsCamp to get answered. And I'm going to go through every question now and tell you a little bit about the Sim Guru's answers. There's also separate videos stemming from these questions coming up. I'm just going to go through the questions so you know that I'm acknowledging that they have been asked. These aren't all asked by myself. Most of them, to be honest, were asked by other people because a lot of people have the same questions, which means we all get a chance to really get all of our questions answered because there's a big generalisation of certain questions. Anyway, so the first question I have down here is, how have the Sims themselves changed? I asked this one to Sim Guru Ryan and Sim Guru King, who is just King because he's not on Twitter. Hashtag get King on Twitter. And the main thing they answered, I think, was emotions, but stay tuned because that video is coming up very soon. Then another question from you guys was, what are the specs? This is something that they haven't answered yet. We have to be aware that this software, the Sims 4, is pre-alpha, so they either haven't done everything yet and or they don't want to commit to anything because things might be changed. You know, we've got like maybe even just under a year to wait before the actual game comes out. We don't know the actual release date, but I think that's what it's going to be, just under a year. So obviously they haven't even solidified anything, so what they've shown us can change, so it's understandable that they don't want to give too much information away and then let people down if they don't have time to put it in the game or they want to change things. However, as much as part of me thinks maybe they shouldn't have shown it so early, another part of me also thinks it's quite valuable to them because they get to see what we want and what questions are coming forward over and over again. So, and then that gives them the chance to focus on those things to bring them into the game if they can. Will there be a multiplayer feature? No, was the answer to that. What does the world look like? We were shown a little bit of the world. There was just a tree and a house and a road. I don't think the whole world has been built or finalised yet, so we didn't see the full thing. But it did look beautiful, the part we saw. There was like blossom falling off a tree. It looked really lovely to me. What is cast like? Now, there's plenty of videos coming up and screenshots and things about that. Head over to my gaming channel to see my screenshots. Someone asked if I could test cars and see if there are car animations. That wasn't something they were talking about, and we only got to play with Creator Sim. What's the biggest new feature of The Sims 4? This was emotions. They delved greatly into emotions within a certain masterclass we took, but also you will have seen those emotions on the live broadcast as well. What's their favourite feature of The Sims 4 and why? They mainly answered that by saying emotions. That's something they were really showing off, and it was amazing. How fast will it load? Someone did mention, one of the gurus did mention that they are trying to get it to load fast, and one main focus that they are homing in on is getting it to load fast on everybody's computer, whether you have a high-end or a low-end computer. They want to make sure it loads fast, not just cram it with busy graphics and things so that only the people with the best computers can have it perform well. Someone did ask, will there be twerking? And I'm afraid they haven't got that far into the game to answer that one. Will their hair move? No, it will not. The reason for this is that it would cause a content explosion because they've got so much other stuff going on. So at the moment the hair will not move. What time period will TS4 be set in? And they said current day. This was actually and we did try and specify the question, but this was answered in my interview, in mine and Platinum Simmers interview with Sim Guru Ryan and King. What is the base game town called? No comment. How many life stages? They were not talking about any life stages, we were just playing with the young adults and that was all. Are there any new features added to build mode? Split level homes? Yes, there are many new features. You may have seen those in the live broadcast, and there's plenty more videos to come on that, especially when embargoes lift. No creator style tool? Well, no, not at the moment, but it might be something they try to add in because everyone expressed how much they want that. Diagonal pools? No comment. Hot tubs and diving boards in base game? No comment. L-shaped and U-shaped stairs? No comment. Can we layer clothes? I think that this is something they will do because they just show us that you can have hair and you can layer a hat on it and the hair doesn't have to change like it does in The Sims 3. So I think that is them experimenting with that, and also you'll notice in The Sims 3 Into the Future they do have leggings in the accessory section which layer under dresses and things, so I think also that's them experimenting. And we can also have boots, high boots, and if you wear them with leggings, the leggings will go under the boots, so if you wear them with bootcut jeans, they will go over the boots. So they are bringing that in to The Sims 4, so I think jackets and t-shirts will be in it as well, although they didn't confirm that in the interview, but I think it will. Tattoos in base game, I did ask that in the interview as well. It was not confirmed, but hopefully if they've got time they will. Glass floors? No comment. Can we build more than 5 floors? That's coming up when the embargo lifts, guys. Laundry in base game? No comment. How do they get into cars? No comment. Can Sims hand babies and toddlers to other Sims, not via the floor? I think that will be a possibility. That hasn't been confirmed, but judging by what we saw from other animations, I would say that it would. Escalators? No comment. Can we fly to planets or something? That looks like a definite yes, but whether you can actually go there we don't know yet. Are interactions any different? Yes, they are very different because of the emotions and the way they look as well, but also emotions really affect like what interactions you can have. Are the graphics any better? Yes, they are. They're still quite cartoony, but you can definitely sense that they are more realistic. Can you drag a picture into CAS? Not at this stage. I did put it forward to the animator that we spoke to, but at the moment that feature is not available. 64-bit version? No comment. Will the game take full advantage of multi-core CPUs? No comment. Will there be an advanced graphic option? No comment. Is the game running on a completely new engine? Yes, it's a completely new engine that has no name, that they have built themselves. We did suggest that maybe they call it OrSim, but they didn't want to discuss the name. OrSimgen. Can Sims visit, live in, holiday in other cities? No comment. Height? A lot of you wanted to know about height. Will there be a height slider? No, there will not. That is a definite no. And we were told about this in the animation masterclass. Because they have so many animations, and I'll be covering that in another video about the animation masterclass, because there's so many animations, to have height in there is not an option, because it messes up the animations that they have, and it means everything would need to be recreated and wouldn't work, and it would take too long cost too much and it would decrease the quality of other things in the game. We'd lose like all the other objects in the game. So for now, height sliders are a no-no. Can you set your sexual preference in CAS? No comment, or not at this time. What will be kept and what will be changed? So they are keeping obviously the basis of the Sims game, and a lot has changed, a lot. But they are keeping the good things, like what you can do and how you can progress, but they're also building on that as well. Will there be weather and pets in the base game? No, there will not. Native Mac version, that wasn't answered. Rabbit holes, again no comment. Who will compose the soundtrack? That wasn't answered yet. Will you have to have Origin to play? That was pretty much a yes, I believe. Is there a release date yet? No. Multiplayer / co-op? It was like a definite no that went to a maybe some features, because I was trying to say, well, in showtime we can chat to each other and things. Are we going to lose that with The Sims 4? I can't see that happening. I'm sure there will be some kind of online feature, but it definitely won't be completely online. Someone asked the maximum Sims in a household, and that wasn't answered yet. And how many worlds in a base game? Again, that wasn't answered. And will there be a beta? That is still as yet unknown. So sorry if there's a lot of no comments in there, guys, but that's what we got from them. We asked them as many questions as we could and got as many answers as we could. So I hope I've answered or given you some kind of closure for your answers. Stay tuned, there's plenty more Sims videos coming up. Let me know if you're excited for The Sims 4 after seeing everything at Gamescom, or if you're still a little iffy, and let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and enemies, subscribe if you haven't already. And I just want to say thank you to EA for taking me to Gamescom and SimsCamp and that amazing experience. It was epic. I'll never forget it, and I met some amazing people from some amazing websites and YouTube sites and everything else. So just thank you so much for that opportunity, EA and the Sims teams. I hope to see you all again in the future, and I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on the journey with us all. See you in the next video, guys. Bye!